Of course, the love guru as the much more prominent part. You had a much more... Hey, we're back here with John Oliver. You know who that is.
Yeah.
As I was saying before, we're talking about when we're auctioning stuff. We're getting out of the Ed Sullivan in a few months, and I've never taken... No, don't do that. We don't have time for booing. No, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine.
I cannot wait until they turn this into a Chuck E. Cheese.
I have never taken this place for granted. It's such a beautiful theater. And I have my memories of coming on here for Dave, and Dave's desk was up there.
That's right.
Over there. Do you remember? What do you remember of the first time you were on with Dave?
Yeah, I remember it being freezing cold because he liked it like a meat locker.
Yes.
You could store.
We're about 3 degrees warmer.
Oh, but that feels like a lot. That 3 degrees takes you a long way. I remember walking across here, having never met him before, to meeting him while the band is playing and he's just waiting there. And it was incredible. It went by fast. I was talking fast and I was thinking the whole time. I think we got into a bit of a fight at the end. I took his questions card and started making fun of him. I thought it was fun. And then as I was leaving, I thought, did I just have an argument with that man? And I said to his producer, as I was leaving, was that okay? Is he going to be mad? And they said, he has already forgotten that you were here. and I was, bear in mind, he could still see me at that point. I hadn't gone round the corner. And I think it was right.
Yeah.
He's gone now. Object permanence, you're gone forever. But it was magical, though, because of him and because of this place and what it's seen. I grew up loving his show and that interview with Warren Zevon we've talked about before. I think it's one of the most amazing moments. Thinking about the Beatles playing here, Elvis, it's great. And now
John Oliver.
And
now John Oliver doing
24
24
to see the animatronic rodents that Chuck E. Cheese put on this stage when CBS sets fire to everything.
No, you also do a residency at the Beacon Theater here in New York.
I do.
Up on the Upper West Side. You and Sept together? Always with Sept. You and Sept.
Yeah,
you've said the stand-up stage is your favorite place in the world, and I'm just curious, what do you get from that? Because I admire stand-ups. I was an improv guy, but never did a stand-up. What is it you get about that you don't get from your weekly show?
Well, I guess with the weekly show, with these shows, right, be they daily or weekly, once you're kind of making a disposable product for yourself. Right, you make it, it's done, and then you move on to the next thing.
You'll never do those jokes again.
Exactly. Where with stand-up, you can work on it more and more and tinker with things at a much longer time frame. So I love it for that. Yeah. And I love it for the emotional calluses it gives you when failure can no longer hurt you. I've been hurt so many times by stand-up audiences. There is no... See, even that, I felt nothing.
How long did it take you to get that callus? Because my first night on Second City professionally, our director said to us afterwards, you have to learn to love the bomb.
Yeah.
And meaning not like get through it and it'll get it better tomorrow. You actually have to love that feeling, like inhaling it, like you're huffing failure, like it's a high.
Because it's a nightmare. Like it's literally lots of people's nightmare is having a cold sweat thinking about doing stand-up and not going well. But if you have that happen 100 times, nothing after that feels like anything. You're just functionally dead inside in a very useful way. Yes. Also, improvisers, you do not know what death is. You die together.
That's true.
That is bullshit.
That is why.
Saying, we really died. No. We is the tell there. You walked off together. There's nothing like the sound of just solo footsteps as you go. Not like, oh, look, wasn't that bad, but we still have each other. No, I'm talking about one set of footsteps in the sand.
That's why I never wanted to do stand-up.
Yes, exactly.
That's exactly why.
I remember once somewhere in England, I was walking off to the sound of my own footsteps. I just about left, and some guy shouted out, that was genuinely awful. Like, I know this is bad, I just need one thing. And to say it with a kind of precision that I've never forgot. So it's character building, but improvisers, you share the pain.
Right, yeah. And I said there's some pleasure to that pain because we can laugh at each other as we fail.
Exactly, and you can say, we can take this humiliation, we can carve it up into 8 pieces.
Yes. But for
as
you,
it's
just you.
Inhale it yourself.
Yes. It's just you and the hungering darkness when the show's over. In the mirror, on the road at 3 a.m.
I know, and even as you say that, I think I've got to get back out there again. I'm drawn to it now.
What was the hardest before you? Like
I
at a very young age, I learned to value just rib-racking laughter at terrible moments.
Yes, of course.
Do you remember?
Of course.
Do you remember your favorite laugh before you ever did this professionally?
Yeah, I remember. There are those moments. I think Seinfeld once talked about how he remembers telling a joke to a kid when he was little, and the kid laughing so hard, like he spat milk into his face,
sure.
and thinking, "Oh, I like the feeling of that."
Yeah.
For me,
it's like a magic trick.
The hardest I laughed back then, like true bent over laughing, was we were having like a health ed class when we were 10 years old. Oh, it was so great. There was a supply teacher. She didn't teach in our school.
What's a supply?
A supply teacher, I guess.
Substitute
teacher.
okay.
She came in and she said, so I'm not normally with you, so I thought the best thing to do would be, if you have any questions about the human body, just write them down and we'll put them like in a jar and I'll pull them out. And so it's anonymous and that will be great. And then, so we did that, Stephen. We all wrote questions down.
Thoughtful questions.
I will never forget her pulling out the first one. And the question was, do penises fart? Already spectacular. She then tried to answer that, honestly, thinking maybe this is a concern. Maybe this is a concern.
And we both know the answer is...
Want to meet you there?
Yes.
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 In a way.
In a way, yes.
Then pulled out a second one. It was, can a boob explode? At this point, I'm crying. I'm laughing so hard, no sound is coming out. And the perfect ending was, I remember her looking up at us and saying, are they all like this? And just as one go, yes, they are. And we're going to remember this for much longer than we remember anything about the human body you're about to tell us. It was pure joy.
I just love that she had no editing. She didn't read. She just read the words one at a time.
That was the key lesson that day. If you're asking for questions, read them first, edit them, and pretend you haven't.
Who in your family growing up? To me, I had older brothers and sisters who I thought were incredibly funny, and I learned like to tell a joke from my brother Bill, tell a story from my brother Ed, stuff like that. Who did you learn that from?
My granddad, my dad's dad, loved comedy. He loved making people laugh. He kind of taught me to misbehave. Like it was.
Did you spend a lot of time with him?
I spent as much time as I could, but he just thought it was funny if a kid acted badly. And I remember just the joy.
Right, because it's not his problem.
No, it's not his problem. So he would say, just demand some food now. So I'd say, I want food! And they'd be, you said what now? And he'd be buckled over, go, oh, it's great. It's great. Look how mad they are. And then I remember, all I wanted to do was make that dude laugh. And then when he was dying, he was a really old man. He was in this hospice. And so I thought it was probably going to be the last time I'm going to see him. And my dad went out to get the car. And so could have followed him, but I was just staying for a little bit longer talking to him. And it was on the ground floor. So I thought, well, I'll just climb out the window. That's funnier.
Yeah, entertainment,
But without realizing there was a pretty thick hedge there. So I climbed out the window and then had to kind of force my way in an ungainly way through the hedge. And the last thing I heard him do was laugh and say, you're an idiot. Those are the last words he said to me.
That's a benediction.
I think
That's a benediction.
Absolutely.
That's a beautiful thing to be remembered as. We're going to take another break here, sell some soap. We're right back with more John Oliver, everybody.